my channel. I am Saron, and as you can see by the title, this is going to be me taking out these braids, in which I had in for, I want to say, a month. I was going to make a video with me reviving the braids and stuff, but then I was like, no, because I love my wigs and I love putting my wigs on, and I love different hairstyles, and I don't like having the same hairstyle too long anyway, because like 3 days into me getting these, I was like, all right, next hairstyle. But I don't know, like I don't really like go nowhere right now because like corona and stuff, so it kind of ended up dragging along. Like, for example, I had like this braiding for like the past week, so yeah. I'm not going to talk too much because it is mad hot in my room, because I had to turn the fan off because the fan is like mad loud. You can probably still hear the AC, but yeah. I did want to show y'all like a couple of tips and stuff, so you're not like just sitting here like watching me take braids out, because that's boring, and who wants to be boring? Not you. I used the Even edge control tamer, the purple one. I was about to say blue, and that was about to be really scary. But I don't know about y'all, but like it's just like, it's something about me taking it out of this big jar versus this like small jar, where it's like the consistency is different, and it's the same exact thing. It's the same brand, it's the exact same title, everything. It's the same kind, just in these two different containers. But it's something about me styling it out of here that makes it last longer versus me styling it out of here. Like I don't know, but I just wanted to tell y'all, so can't say I didn't tell y'all. Am I sweating? I don't know. The other one I use, not as much, but like people were saying that it's like so good, so I went and brought it. But it was the Murray's Edge Wax. I'm not sure if it's like good on natural hair or they meant good on braids, but I brought it. But it didn't really last like that long. Like, it was good and all. Like, if I didn't have my Even, I would use this, but it's not as good as Even, because Even really good. So, you know, when it's in competition like that, how can you win? What I am going to show y'all is me putting in the growth oil, because I am going to put this in first before I start taking braids out, since my hair is already like all parted up. But it's the Wild Growth hair oil. I'm not gonna lie and said I use this faithfully, because I didn't. Because, you know, some nights you're like, no, I'm not gonna do this. This is too much. And that's how it was for me. Like, some nights I was just like, do I really feel like putting this all over my head and then flipping my hair over? And then no, because some days it's just too hot for that. I mean, I'm inside, but some days it's too hot for that. So I will show y'all putting this in your hair, and you should definitely be oiling your hair, because I do watch a lot of like other like braid takedown videos, and they'll like take their braids out and they're like, this is mad dry. Oh my god, what if I'm like that still? Because like I did my best to try and also rub any excess oil down the braid, but for the most part I just kind of kept it in the scalp area. So we're gonna see. I will definitely tell you to stay away from this thick consistency Blue Magic, only like when you have like braids in, because it's not, I haven't put this in my hair at all since I had my braids in, because it's just like it's clogging your pores. Like you're like, how do you expect your hair to grow, and you're going to expect like major buildup, because this sort of just sits in your hair, versus the oil, when you put it in at nighttime, it kind of has like a chance to soak into your scalp and like little tinglies and stuff. But like, I feel like when you put the Blue Magic in your hair as like braids and twists and stuff, it doesn't really have that same effect, because it's just sort of sitting on your hair because it's so thick. Like, and then eventually if you keep putting it in every night, it's just going to build up over time. So I would definitely say like use this at your own risk. Me personally, don't use it at all, but you know. Another disclaimer, this is the last one, and then, you know, I can stop. So the last one is that I take vitamins what did I just say? I take vitamins. I take them daily. So I take the Nature's Bounty hair, skin, and nails gummies, because I like, it tastes like candy. It tastes like Sour Patches without the powder, the sour powder on it. That's what it tastes like. So I take 2 of these a day. I don't know where I got it from to take 2 a day. Oh yeah, you take 2 a day. Take 2 a day. And yeah, so I've been faithfully taking these for months now. So that's my little disclaimer. This is the little growth I had. I'm gonna like slow it down so I can like take my pictures now, so I don't gotta like, you know, pause and stuff, because that's like extra work, not gonna lie. So as you can see, the front, it's like really, I mean, the braids aren't messy overall, but I don't like the whole fuzz and stuff. And I will like say the front of my hair is probably really messy from me doing my edges, because I do put a lot of edge control in, and I do like pull edges out and all that. And also I do style my hair in ponytails a lot. I am heavy on wearing ponytails, but look at how clean these parts are. Like, my stylist, she did her thing, and I love going to her because she's just like super nice, and she does them like really nice and stuff, and you know, I love nice people. So yeah, so if you need a braider in the Philadelphia area, I will be happy to tell you who I went to, because her service is amazing. But I'm not sure if you can see the back. Let me see if I can turn around so you can see the back. But like I said, even from this standpoint, I mean, it's not bad, it's not horrible, but I like the hairstyles. I like the different hairstyles. That's the best thing about being black. It's not the best thing, but it's up there. It's up there, because the different hairstyles, and the wigs, and the natural hair, and the braids, and the faux locks, and the twists, and the passion twists, and the quick weaves, and it's options, okay? And I feel like I need to take advantage of those options when I can. So yeah, I just wanted to show you. Let me see if I can turn around. I don't even know. So I don't know if y'all can like I don't know if y'all can see it or not, but yeah. So we're going to start taking them out. I'm probably going to pause this real quick to still take some pictures just in case, because I hate not having a good thumbnail. So okay, so I did end up pausing to take a couple pictures, because you know, like I said, ain't nothing worse than a bad thumbnail. So taking my little baby scissors first. I'm praying they actually cut something. I cut this part up because I started talking a lot, but all I'm doing is just cutting the braids off, and you know. So anyway, using the wild growth hair oil I was talking to y'all about works like magic. I'ma just put it. Y'all saw that dry? I just got the carpet clean today. I'm really not trying to get like any more stains on the floor. I'm pretty sure it didn't get there. We're just gonna, you know, plop this all over my hair. This even feels like magic. Like when, like, you know, pixie dust and Tinkerbell and Peter Pan. That's what like this feels like. It feels like liquid pixie dust going in my hair right now, and I'm just loving it. All right, I'm doing a little extra because I'm gonna just tell y'all right now, I am not washing my hair tonight, so I will let it just soak in my hair and my little bonnet while I'm sleeping, and let it work its little magic while I'm asleep. So yeah, so what I do is I also flip it over. I flip my hair over. I do this for my natural hair too. Can you see me? Yeah. I do it for my natural hair too when I'm putting oil in. Is that by flipping your hair over and doing this, it's like allowing more circulation, and that allows your hair to grow even more. So yeah, don't ask me where I heard that from, but you know, it doesn't hurt to give it a, oh my lash, it doesn't hurt to give it a try though. So now I'm gonna stop talking and I'm gonna get into the little speed up. So enjoy. I wanted to show you the little buildup I had, which is from the edge control / my makeup and stuff worked in there. So I did have a couple clumps like that throughout my hair, mainly just in the front and in the back because that's where I mainly put my edge control. So I just wanted to make sure I was showing you some of the buildup I did have while I was taking my braids out. I don't know how YouTubers were just staring into the camera for several hours or however long they were taking their hair out. But yeah, if you see me glancing away, it's because I started watching TV because I get mad distracted. I can't stare at the camera for like an hour, 30 minutes straight. So yeah, I was sort of like glancing at the TV and watching TV and kind of looking at the camera and taking my hair out. So yeah. Okay, so I am finally on, just making sure, the last 2 braids. But what I do want to say is that my hair was super soft as I was taking it out from me oiling it while I had it in and me oiling it after, because that kind of made my hands, like, you know, soften up too. So my hair is actually soft, it's not dry. As you can see, this probably isn't dirt, because I'm not really seeing that throughout the rest of my hair, but this is probably like makeup from like when I get it in my edges and then I end up swooping it into my hair, y'all know. Yeah, so I did do that, and I know I probably looked mad rough taking my hair out. I'm not gonna lie, because I was mad rough taking my hair out. So with that being said, I'm going to show y'all like all of my hair. And I know y'all was looking like, is her hair uneven? Yeah, it is, because I don't really blow dry my hair that much. I mostly wear it in my natural style, even when I have like my wigs in and stuff. And this side of my hair is super damaged, so in order to kind of fix that damage, I was just cutting off any damage I saw, which ended up making this side really short and this side still long, because this side has basically fully recovered from heat damage. So I'm just waiting on this side so then I can like pop out with my curls, but you know how that goes. So yeah, I'm just gonna take this last braid out, and then I'm gonna show y'all, and then I'm gonna tie my hair up and go to sleep, because we not doing the whole wash day after just taking braids out. So, and plus I will say you should wait to take your wait at least a day to wash your hair, unless it's like really funky, because you shouldn't wanna, your hair is super sensitive right now. It's been in braids for however long you've had them in for, and your hair is super fragile right now. So going in with soap, not soap, shampoo and everything, just give your hair a day to kind of, you know, fresh out the braids, give it, you know, some time to breathe. So yeah, I feel like this did not take me that long to take out. Like some people be saying like it took hours. I feel like this maybe took me 1 hour tops, maybe 1 hour 30. I don't know. No, definitely not 1 hour 30. This took me like 1 hour to take out. So I'm trying to show y'all that, you know. Oh, I guess you can't really see the difference, but I'm gonna do the same thing I did when I had the braids still in. So like I said, my hair was super soft. It is super soft, and the only hard parts I had was wherever I had edge control. So the back of my head, I do put a lot of edge control back there, because we don't want them little curl balls showing. I have really curly hair. And then the front is where I had, you can kind of still see it here, the clumps of product from the edge control. But other than that, I did not have any clumps in my head. Like I said, my stylist did a good job, which is why I go to her when I get my braids done. So yeah, I don't really have much else to say except put that oil on your hair, sis, so when you take it out, it is still nice and moisturized and feeling real good. You feel real good about yourself. So yeah, this is the end of my video, and if you like the video, please be sure to like the video and also comment any questions, or if you just want to comment. And please subscribe to my channel. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.